So this isn't a video that I really want to make, if I'm being completely honest, but this Lewis Hamilton situation at Ferrari is kind of depressing if you're a Lewis fan. Now, I'll qualify this by saying that I'm not really a fan of any one driver or team specifically, but you do have to admire certain drivers that elevate the sport to another level. They compete at such a level, they've achieved so many things, they have such a level of skill and ambition and tenacity and bravery. And Lewis is one of those. And whether you like it or not, the stats speak for themselves, the drives speak for themselves, and he is in his 19th season in Formula One. He's not a spring chicken. I don't think he would even, fight that. Fernando Alonso's been in it a bit longer. I think this is his 22nd season, I believe. He had a bit of a break there in the middle. But you have to respect these drivers that have just been at the highest level for such a long time. So what's going on? Well, I don't even think Lewis really could tell you what the problem was. I think it's fair to say he struggled for a few years now. The second year with George as his teammate, it was kind of, on a par with George. And then the final year with George at Mercedes, I think George pretty clearly out-qualified him and I would say out-raced him as well. Now, this is his first year with Ferrari, completely changing his driving style to suit that car. It's a difficult car by all accounts. It's not just him, but Leclerc is saying it too. So we've got to give him some grace here to actually get to grips with a new driving style in a new and difficult car to drive. But it's tough to see. I'm not going to lie. It's hard to see the guy struggling so much. And, I'm sure a lot of people are gleeing in his struggle. And, I do not respect that one iota. That's my personal opinion. You can have your own. But, yeah, what do you think? What do you think the struggle is? He is known for late braking and, taking the corner that way. And that is just kind of not how it really works, apparently, in the ground effect cars. So ever since this ground effect change came in, he seemed to have struggled. So, putting 2 and 2 together and probably making 7, that seems to be what I'm drawing from the as a conclusion for all this. But yeah, it's tough to see. That's not to say he can't turn it around and figure it out, and maybe they make some headway with the car. He continues to adjust his driving style and, get back to the Lewis we all know. But yeah, this is a tough watch.